since the day he was born. The boy possessed extraordinary magical talent, but the king forbade anyone from practicing magic. Anyone who disobeyed his orders would face a severe punishment. An old woman accused the king of taking innocent lives. Moments ago, the king had ordered her son's execution.
I promise you, these celebrations are over. You will share my tears.
The king immediately ordered her arrest, but the old woman chanted a strange spell. The next second, a fierce wind swept through the hall, and she vanished without a trace, leaving everyone in utter shock. Later, the boy arrived at his mother's close friend's home. He hoped to become his student and learn about medicine. The boy noticed an old man upstairs. He called out to him. Unexpectedly, the old man fell straight from the second floor. In that critical moment, the boy used his mind to move the bed. It slid quickly beneath the falling man. Thankfully, he caught him just in time, but the old man wasn't grateful at all. Instead, he gave a serious warning. You must never let anyone see you using magic. Then, the boy handed him a letter written by his mother. Only then did the old man realize why he had come. Meanwhile, a woman had been invited by the king to sing at the royal banquet the next night. Suddenly, the old woman appeared outside her door. She whispered a spell, while stabbing a straw figure with a knife. Moments later, the woman passed away mysteriously. Then the old woman chanted another spell, and instantly took on the woman's appearance. But her magic had a fatal flaw. Whenever she looked into a mirror, her true form would be revealed. Little did anyone know, this was part of her plan to eliminate the king's son. Soon, the royal banquet began. The old woman, disguised as the singer, made her entrance. When the king took his seat, she began to sing. Her voice was clear and soothing, beautiful and mesmerizing. But before long, the guests began to drift into sleep. Sensing danger, the boy covered his ears. Even the king and the prince collapsed onto the table. As the song continued, thin webs spread across the entire hall. The old woman sang as she moved closer to the prince. Then she drew a dagger, ready to strike. The boy used his powers to drop the chandelier above her. It crashed right onto her. She lay motionless on the floor. Her song came to an abrupt end. The guests slowly woke up, but she still had a bit of strength left. While everyone stood frozen, she threw another blade. In that split second, the boy activated his power again. Time seemed to slow down. He lunged forward and pushed the prince aside, dodging the deadly strike. Realizing her plan had failed, the old woman took her final breath. Then the king stood up and announced a reward for the brave boy. He offered him a position within the royal court as the prince's personal attendant, and from that moment on, the boy began to fulfill his extraordinary potential, laying the foundation for a legendary future.